All right. Welcome, Paul Beauzil, man. Hey, good to have you here, buddy. How's it going?
Hey man, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate you having me.
Well, man, we just wanted to, give you a big warm welcome into the group, not only eXp, but into the fast forward movement. And I know on behalf of me and Stacy Wyatt and Casey Rutherford and everybody in the group, we're just thrilled to have you, man. So welcome aboard, buddy.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Cool, man. Well, listen, tell us about you. I mean, tell the world about you. How long have you been in real estate? Tell us about you.
I've been in real estate for about 5 years. I first started out working with a real estate team down in Miami. Recently moved to Atlanta about 10 months now. Mm-hmm. I would say within the past 3 years, decided to become an agent instead of from the operational side of it. And I feel like LeBron James a little bit, man. I had to take my talent to Atlanta instead of South Beach, so I'm here.
You get you on the court, man. That's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, of course, 100%.
So you were on a big team down in Miami for a while with a different brokerage.
Yes.
Decided to make a move. Now, when you got up to Atlanta, there's a lot of opportunity here in real estate. It's endless, and there's a lot of brokerages. And I know you probably talked to a lot of them. What made you decide on eXp and joining our group?
Well, honestly, I was looking for a few things. I was looking for support, because I definitely wanted to build a strong team. And I knew that I had to go to a company that really had that infrastructure set up where they really supported their agents. And from what in my research, I saw that, eXp was, they supported the agents. You had access to top producers. They didn't have a problem with explaining to you how they became successful and sharing those secrets in a sense, right? That most agents sometimes don't want to share. And I like the fact that for me, I was thinking also about retirement too. I'm still young, but I'm not going to be young forever, right? So we have to think about that. And so seeing the option of getting stock in the company and stuff like that, and their, how they compensated you, it was amazing, man. I was super impressed.
It's definitely, me too. Obviously, I'm here. Been here about 7 months. It's the same model, but it's different. It's everything all the other companies are, but a little bit better. And I love all the ones that I've been with in the past, and all the people there as well. But this is the future, and I think you saw that as well in the conversations we had. One of the things you said, which is really important to me and near to me, is the level of collaboration that we have in this company. And it's not just like for you, it's not just with me, and it's not just with Casey Rutherford or Stacy Wyatt. It's with everybody that's with us that's doing it at a higher level. Dan Beer in San Diego, Kyle Whistle out in San Diego, just the list goes on. And it's having that kind of access and being able to have their playbook or their blueprint to do however much business. Do you want to do from 10 to 20? Do you want to do from 50 to 100? Or do you want to go from 30 million to 60 million? Whatever that is you have that you want to do, there's somebody in our group that has the blueprint on how to do that, right?
Right, exactly.
And so, yeah, that's kind of what it's all about. And I think in the conversation you had, I mean, you nailed it. That's what a wonderful reason to come out, right?
Right, and especially being a new agent, right? Sometimes, or whether you're a new agent just starting out or in a new market, right? Having access and having someone say, hey, I'm just going to prevent you from having these pitfalls and having to, jump over these hurdles here. This is exactly what you need to do. I mean, it makes it a lot easier for us, right? So that's much appreciated.
Well, I mean, if you could have, you nailed it. If you could have somebody that could keep you from making the financial mistakes and the timely mistakes, the time that take all your time, you could basically fast forward your career. What would usually take you 5 years, you could do it in 2.
Right.
If you could avoid all those pitfalls, right?
Exactly.
and save all that money that you're not going to spend on making those mistakes. And so I think that's one of the big things for me too, as well, as being able to do that. If you could tell any agent, a lot of people, a lot of realtors out there, if you could tell anybody, new agent, $50 million agent, anybody, if they were going to make a change or they want to grow their business, what do they need to be looking for in the brokerage they go to?
First, you want to look and see, I guess the agent interaction and seeing, do you see top producers sitting down talking to agents who just, joined the team or just got with the brokerage, and how much knowledge are they pouring onto those agents? I would say also, you really want to look at how things are set up in a way that works best for you. I think a lot of times you go to a brokerage and you're just going, just like you just want to hang your license. It seems okay, but do your research. Take the time to figure out, if that's the right brokerage for you and what your wants are. Right. For me, this is my, third brokerage that I went with, but, I was able to at least go to one or two and kind of figure out, hey, there was a lot more I needed to look for, and I know what I want now in a sense. But yeah. I if anyone's joining the brokerage, I definitely know that eXp. I mean, if I could have started with my first license and I knew really about what they were doing, it's a no-brainer.
Once you see it and you understand it, you can't unsee it. And
yeah, because I'll be honest, when I was switching over, I'm kind of looking and dissecting it and saying, what is there about it that I don't like? Because I've already went through some other experiences and I really couldn't find anything. And I was like, then this is it. And that's basically how I made my decision in a sense, right? Because everything was great. I mean, yeah.
I mean, for doing the same exact thing you're doing anywhere, selling homes, the opportunity and the compensation is just so much different, so much better. And it's, like you said, at some point we're all going to retire, hopefully. Right. And a realtor's retirement party is usually a funeral, and so it's really not. There's really no way out unless you buy, 50 or 60 rental homes or something like that, or invest in commercial real estate. So I'm with you there. I tell anybody that's looking to get into production at a high level of production, or even if you want to go from 6 deals to 12 deals, be somewhere where you have access that you don't have to pay for, that you have it on tap, right? You don't have to hire an expensive coach, or you don't have to pay a whole lot of money to a mentor or something like that, that you can have partner level access to folks that have done it before you and have a blueprint and go, here it is. And here's my listing presentation. Go make it yours and use it.
And that was kind of frustrating for me because I was in that position of I was paying to go to all these conferences, and you pay for a coach, you pay for a productivity coach, you're paying for everything. And it's like, hey, when you're a new agent, where's this coming from, right? Because, hey, I'm just starting out a business. I need money for my marketing. I need I need to make sure I have, a certain amount so I can get through these 90 days it's going to take to maybe get my first deal. And, all those things. And I'm paying and I'm paying and I'm paying. When am I going to see daylight? And so I feel like eXp gives you that fast track and being able to the whole creating your avatar and going through the world and really being able to talk to other, agents and just get a direct answer and just get information and walk through the school and the different. I just think it's amazing. I mean, I personally, like I said, it's just, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Well, I can promise you this, the best is yet to come. I can promise you that, because every day, every month, the longer I'm here, the more relationships I'm building with people that are all over the country. The level of access I have to folks, it's just phenomenal. And you're going to see the same thing, not only with us here in the Atlanta area, but as you start going to events and things and connecting with these folks, the best is yet to come, my friend. So we are extremely thrilled, not just because you're here, but also because of what I know is going to happen to your production in the next 90 days. And it's going to be something that is going to be a game changer for you and your family. And I'm glad to be here to be able to witness it and be a part of it. And I want to thank you so much for joining with us, and thank you for your time today, man. Let's do a recap in about 60 days and let everybody know how it's going. How's that sound?
That sounds wonderful, man. Mike, thank you so much. You're a rock star, brother. I appreciate you.
Hey, Paul, listen, man, I appreciate you, bud. And listen, you got the hotline to me. We can talk anytime about anything. And I will, and also Mallory, our wonderful executive assistant, Mallory Howard.
Oh, yes.
She is wonderful. Awesome. Thank you, Mallory. I know you're out there somewhere.
Yeah.
And so you've got a whole support staff here with you, a whole group. And we appreciate you, man. And listen, we'll be in touch, and we'll circle back with the whole Facebook Live again in 30 days, 60 days, and see how you're doing. Okay.
Okay. No worries. Thank you so much.
All right, Paul. See you, buddy.
All right. Talk to you soon.